Hey guys, can we have a quick chat before we start the show?
Of course, Job of the Nate. We always have time to chat with the guy who invented enjoying the song Fast Car by Tracy Chapman.
Yeah, Jabba the Nate. Chatting with you is sweeter than a honey dip donut.
Well said, Brent.
Thank you, Catherine.
That's nice, but I'm going to play a sound effect now that illustrates how much trouble I'm in.
Be quiet and silent, you mischievous imp. The Lord above sent you to save us, so whatever you did is completely legal in the eyes of heaven.
Yeah, you mischievous imp sent down from the clouds to teach us about smoking cigs and drinking wine and beers. The laws of man simply do not apply to you.
I know, but I was absent-mindedly running the tip of my finger around the rim of my crystal chocolate milk chalice during last week's intro, and you can really hear that thing singing in the background. We're going to need to record the whole thing over again. So, go ahead and open up your new scripts, and let's start the show. You are listening to the North American Friends Movie Club.
A show where we talk about films.
Movies.
And the cinema. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, Kate?
Sure thing. I'm Kate, and I'm a highly respected paleontologist.
Oh, that's so cool, Kate. I love dinosaurs.
I'm more of a trilobite man myself.
I don't like dinosaurs or trilobites, but I'll tell you what I do like. Gently dusting fragile items. You give me a pair of headphones, a tiny brush, and some military-grade hashish. I'll knock out an entire stegosaurus in an afternoon.
What about T-Rexes? Surely you like T-Rexes. The Rex part means king.
I don't respect any lizard that can't play a C major scale on the trombone.
Damn, I never thought of that. Their tiny little arms can't slide the sliding part of the trombone. They'd be lucky to even get that thing up to their lips.
Do dinosaurs have lips?
I have no idea. Speaking of one-note performers, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, Brent?
Thank you, Catherine. I'm Brent, and I'm a radio mime.
Oh no, this is going to be silly. I can tell already.
Yeah, I'm going to start cutting my fingernails during this part because I can tell Brent isn't taking this seriously.
Put those snippers away. This is not a joke. It's not a silly bit. I'm as serious as a...
Are you miming something right now?
I told you this was going to be silly.
I was miming being a nun in church. That's how serious I am.
But we can't see you.
Stop looking with your eyes and look with your heart, you soulless bureaucrats. You two are more stubborn than a...
Brent, whatever you're miming right now, just stop. This isn't working.
Wait a second. Yes, I'm feeling something in my heart eyes. Brent, are you miming being a goat who is refusing to wear a mask on an airplane?
Ding, 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 Catherine.
Oh, wow. I think I see it now, too.
No, you don't, Nate. Stop lying.
This guy is lying like a...
He totally is, Brent. He's lying like a rug applying for a job at the carpet factory. Very good.
Exactly, Kate.
Okay, I hate this. I'm Nate. Let's start the show. This is what it sounds like when we do a podcast. We're currently doing one. This is the North American Friends Movie Club, and there's a little secret about our priorities in the name of our show. You might notice that Friends comes before Movie Club. So before we start the Movie Club part of the show, I gotta ask my two friends, how are we doing?
Ding dang fantastic, Nate.
Ding dang fantastic.
I think I'm doing pretty good as well. I have some things I have to talk about. I have 3 things specifically.
Well, please go right ahead, sir.
Well, one is just a little funny joke that I made up about one of my friends. I told everybody that he takes every groundhog. First of all, happy Groundhog's Day, everybody. Yeah, he takes every Groundhog's Day off from work, and him and his family get together, and they get catering by a local deli, and they all watch the groundhog reading together, and then they either cheer or they pretend to boo, depending on the results, and then they watch the Bill Murray Andy McDowell movie together.
I can't believe this is a real thing.
No, I made it up.
Okay, that makes more sense. That's funny.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I made it up about him, so all our other friends think this guy's weird for doing it.
Okay.
Oh, I was thinking he was like charming and probably had a lovely family.
No, that's super weird if you did that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I even went into detail about the deli he gets it from. The deli name is Pasquale's Deli.
Maybe it's weirder that you made it up though, Brent.
No, it's definitely weird that I made it up, but it's funny. The Pasquale's Deli is his favorite to get eggplant parmesan from.
Okay.
And he always says it's something about the breading. Pasquale does something with the breading. And so...
See, now that I know it's fake, I don't find it humorous.
No, I see, and it totally changed it for me to being like, now I find this whole thing delightful. So that's an interesting difference in our personalities.
So you guys could say that I created something, me thinking it would be good, but it turns out I'm the bad guy for creating it.
Potentially a little Oppenheimer coded.
Which brings me to my next thing I wanted to talk about is I started reading or listening to the audiobook Frankenstein. And I started as a bit, as a joke, and then I just got really into it and I finished it yesterday.
I don't understand how you reading Frankenstein is a bit, because you're really into that kind of genre.
Gothic horror?
Yeah, that's why I picked it. And then it turns out that I actually enjoy audiobooks and I listen to the whole thing. And so I am, when it comes to the Groundhog story, I am Victor Frankenstein, and the Pasquale's Deli is the monster.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. That was funny.
Yeah, there we go. See, I got her back. You got
her back. But actually, now I'm a little further away, so it's a balancing act.
So I know, it's like, you never see that girl at halftime, that lady at halftime shows the NBA that has to put on the unicycle, puts the balls on her foot, puts them up onto her head. Yeah, that's I'm Red Panda. Yeah. That's me all day right now. Yeah. Which maybe I can bring everyone together with my last thing. I'm mad. I'm big mad.
Ooh.
We let someone down big time. And I don't know. It's bothered me for 3 days now. We let someone down huge.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'll just say who we let down since no one asked. Princess Diana.
That's not who I would have guessed.
Well, we did. We let her down big time. I watched a 4-minute video on Princess Diana. What a lady.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She deserved the song that was written, changed around.
Yeah, let's not say
she
written.
Was a candle to wind. No, she was a candle to wind. She was what everything a woman should be. No, she's everything a human should be. She was. I saw her running in a child's set race. The mothers had to run,
and she dusted all of them.
Mm-hmm.
She ran so hard, and I watched it 3 times. I'm like, she's running for everything. She's running for her country. Mm-hmm. She's running against the queen. She's running against her husband. Mm-hmm. That run symbolized so much, and she was so nice to her kids, and she tried to give them a normal life. And we let her down huge.
Yeah, I don't want to be lumped in with everyone that let her down.
No, we did. No, it's humanity as a whole.
He's trying to escape the guilt.
I don't want the guilt of Di's death.
Yeah, we're all in this together, unfortunately. Yeah, it's our sick society. Yeah. We're all in it together.
You're part of humanity, which means you're part of the problem.
Well, I feel bad about it. Time to start being
part of the solution.
I feel bad about it.
I feel terrible. I was in the tub, almost like tearing up.
Do you guys remember when she died? I remember where I was.
I remember I was very specifically. Because I was very mad.
You go first, Nate. Where were you?
I was at home. I was having a wonderful time playing video games. And then all of a sudden, Mother is kicking us off the television because we got to watch CNN to see this. Some lady I never even heard of died in a car crash. And I was furious.
You had never heard of her?
Like I'd probably heard of her, but it was like why do we care? We live in Canada. What the fuck is this?
See, part of the problem.
That's why I'm taking some of the responsibility. Unlike Kate, I'm ready to take accountability for my actions.
Okay. What about you, Brent? Where were you?
I was at a party, and it was like one of my first parties. I was kind of apt. Like I was very young.
We were in high school, weren't we?
Yeah. It was a little. There was alcohol involved, and shh! Don't tell my parents. There was a drunk lady, a girl that came in. We went to school with, and she came in, and she was crying, and she said, "She's gone. She's really gone." And we all panicked, thinking someone at the house died, and like this is our lives are over now. And then it turned out it was Princess Di. So it was kind of like a relief that it was Princess Di died, because we were
Princess Di.
Mm-hmm.
Dead. Princess dead. Yeah. So where were you at?
I was at my friend Christy's house in Festus, Missouri, and at that time her dad owned a used car lot, and she always used to get convertibles from it. And I remember we had driven her convertible car over to do something at her house, and then we walked in and her mom was watching it, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's dead.
She's dead.
That Princess Di getting killed in a car crash is the equivalent for moms. It's the equivalent of 9/11.
Yeah.
It was the same reaction. Like everyone, the whole world stood still for moms when Princess Di.
They all had her haircut, and in those days that every mom had the Princess Di haircut.
Like everyone stopped what they were doing when 9/11 happened, and all moms stopped what they were doing when Princess Di died.
Yeah.
I read
She was their twin towers.
I don't disagree. And I read
her and Dodie.
Prince Harry's book, and first of all, I really like Prince Harry and Meghan, and I won't hear any besmirching of their character. His father, so King Charles, Harry was asleep, and his dad walked in and said, "Your mum has been killed," or said something, and then just like touched his foot and then left the room.
Jesus.
And like let him, like he was, I don't even know. He's a little bit younger than me. So whatever, not old enough. Like, and no one talked to him, and he did not cry about his mother's death for like 20 years. Like until he met Meghan. Or no, it was a different girlfriend that helped him kind of start grieving that.
That would be kind of weird.
Is it? But like the royal family is like such a dysfunctional family, and they are so emotionally stunted. Like they can't have any kind of like real emotional life, and that's why everybody hates Harry. And there's all of this negative press about him because he's like the most normal one, and he's a prince. Like, and is it? Are you guys now explain to us Americans how Canada is related to Britain?
Well, much like America, we separated from England, but instead of doing a war where everybody died, we just filled out some paperwork. We did some paperwork, and then we were like,
we said, "We'll put you on our money. You'll leave us alone."
Yeah, and we'll like say we'll pretend like we're still cousins. And then I would say Queen Elizabeth was like, we all liked her. She was like our grandma, sometimes mean, not the nicest grandma, but she's grandma. Mm-hmm. So you respect her. Her house smells weird, but okay, fine.
So your government and the Royal British government, whatever, are not, there's no overlap.
Well, we're thought of, I think, as like part of the Commonwealth. So like Australia and us and like a couple other countries are all part of the British.
Yeah.
I don't know what the exact word for the umbrella is, but what I would say is that after Elizabeth is gone, like you said King Charles, and it was the first time I'd ever heard someone say King Charles, and literally in my heart and mind I said, "Not my king. It's not my king."
Not my king. Nope.
Mm-mm. See, that's Charlie to me. That's just a guy.
That's just Queen Elizabeth's son.
Yeah, it's just a guy.
He's not my king either. I stand with you, Nathan.
Yeah. So they had their fun. I think it's time for them to go away now.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Well, Brent, what a good thank you for bringing
Thank
up Princess Diana so we can all remember her and celebrate her.
Yeah, just take a moment of your day to think about her and try to do better in her honor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How you doing, Kate?
I'm doing well. As I had mentioned prior to right now, we're experiencing some very warm weather in Kansas City, Missouri. It is going to be 69 degrees today, which is about 19 or 20 degrees Celsius for you Canadians. And this is a true Midwest winter where we get a taste. We just get a taste of spring early on, and it just really elevates the mood. We've had sun now for 5 days in a row, which is extraordinary and has cured everyone's depression. And so we're all happy now and feeling good.
This shit's going to put you out of work. You're going to have to build a weather machine, Kate.
Yeah.
I know. Gosh darn
it's like
it.
Kokomo there.
Kokomo.
And it's Hawaii, basically. Yes. Also, Kansas City Chiefs are in the Super Bowl, and that is next week. Also, this might be, well, no, we're going to record before it. So this is the 2nd, and my birthday's on the 7th. So we're entering my birthday week, which I celebrate because I'm very happy to be alive, and I'm glad I was born to Susan, who I think I can say is the only mother of the podcast hosts who listens to the podcast.
Oh my goodness. Now I'm nervous all of a sudden. Susan's listening?
Susan listens to the occasional episode, and it makes my heart sing, and I feel like a young child who is fully loved and celebrated, and I love her so much. But she just listened. Okay, listen to this, Brent. She just listened to the Castaway episode, and she commented, she said, I hadn't thought about how the title of the movie was reflected in the plot.
Nice, Brent.
And I said, I'm going to have to tell Brent you said that because...
See? This is why I ask if people bring me up when you guys talk about people. Because I like to know that I'm changing lives.
She didn't bring you up by name, but your thought stuck with her.
Yeah, I just listened in real time to Brent get his just crushed. His spirit just got crushed there for a second. You didn't have to do that to him. You didn't have to do that.
Like I said, I bring up all the time Mr. Krabs meme where the whole room is spinning. That's me right now trying to make it back about me again. Yeah. And I'm thinking that if Brent, didn't bring that up, I would have changed the way she looked. I changed Susan's outlook on life.
Yeah,
you did.
I think maybe you did.
Yeah.
So 2 things I want to say. Hi, Susan. And Susan will totally understand what I mean about Princess Di 9/11 comparison.
Okay.
Susan is right now. She's nodding. Yep.
She's going to never forget.
Yep. Brent is very smart.
How are you, Nate? What's new with Podrick Castor? Oh, I didn't see what your name is. You're Morning Nate.
I'm Morning Nate because it's the morning time. I'm prepared today to answer this question. I'm more prepared than I've ever been. First thing I would like to do is, I got a text from my roommate Brianna the other day, and she said, everyone is having a margarita, and I decided this was the right choice. What do you think the picture is of, guys? I'll give you both one guess.
Chocolate milk.
Of course it was chocolate milk, Kate. Kate, your chocolate milk influence is spreading across the globe.
OMG!
And it's a picture of a cool glass of chocolate milk, the official beverage of the North American Friends Movie Club. So I just wanted to let you know about that.
Cool and delicious.
I am delighted.
Second, I would like to start a new segment called the TV shows that Nate's watching, because I've been watching TV shows while I lift cars.
Yep.
And I forgot to talk about this a few weeks ago. Brent had made a recommendation about a good TV show. He said, you know what's a good show? He said, The Fall of the House of Usher is a good show, and I would like to give my review of this show.
Oh my gosh. I've seen it too.
I'm excited.
It's good.
10 out of 10, 100 out of 100. It's a masterpiece. Succession could never. That's my review of Fall of the House of Usher.
Love it. Love it. Isn't it so good? It was so good.
What a show.
It was very good, but I don't think you can compare it to Succession.
Don't be a
10 million times better.
Did either of you watch Succession?
No.
Yeah, I watched every episode of Succession, and I didn't hate Succession, but I also have a theory about Succession that I would, you know what, I'm going to get it on the record.
Please do.
I think Succession is a show for middle-class people
Get their ass.
to convince themselves that every rich people is incapable of being a human being, because it makes you feel better. Like, I might not be rich, but at least I'm a human being, because every single character in Succession is incapable of acting like a human being at all. And I hate to break it to everybody, the truth is, there's lots of rich people that are completely capable of living totally full lives with emotional intelligence and love for one another, and they're just rich. Like, sorry. That's my hot take. I don't care.
That is a hot one.
I don't care.
I'm holding it with gloves. Hot.
They got that ass.
I would also like to say I watched the newest season of Fargo, and incredible television.
Incredible.
Jonathan Hamburgers, what a performer. What a guy. One of the creepiest, grossest, most horrible bad guys ever, and what a great show.
And he's the 500-year-old.
No, it's John Hamm. I'm talking about John Hamm.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the guy who's been alive for a long time.
The ghost guy, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about John Hamm. Yeah, there we go. That's what I needed.
John Hamm acts the feeling of seething better than anyone else. He seethes throughout the entire season.
Do you know what I think the most nefarious part of his character in that show is? The double nipple piercing.
Weird.
There's something about that. There's something about that I just found like a conservative sheriff with double nipple piercing. There's something evil about it. Like, I can't describe it.
It's two different lives.
Crazy.
Yeah, a man at war with himself. Oh, and then because I enjoyed that so much, I went back and watched the other season of Fargo that I hadn't seen, number 3, which takes place in Kansas City, Catherine.
Yes, it does. I've seen that one. It was pretty good. Chris Rock.
Thing. It was decent. Yeah, it was decent. It ended with a whimper, but the middle part was really good, and it was fun to be in Kansas City.
Yes. Welcome.
We're just going to let this dog work it out. Yeah.
Yeah. We're going
to let him work it out for a second. Quick, Brent, give him some pepper.
There's an oil delivery going on right now. So that's why.
Oil? Is that for your furnace?
Yeah.
How often is oil delivered?
Well, I just ordered $500 worth.
Good grief. Well, how long will that last you?
A couple weeks. 2-3 weeks. Very expensive in the winter here.
Especially with the snow coming in. Yeah, it's going to be a hot house.
The whole thing living in Canada.
It's a whole thing, man.
It sounds like it. I didn't know. So it costs you several thousands of dollars to heat your home.
Well, it's not always winter, yeah.
But my hot water runs off it too.
Oh.
Our bills have been really expensive lately too. But we have 2 families in this house, so that makes a little bit of sense. But they've been our utilities have been fucking insane this year.
Now I'm looking at these oil tanks that you put the fuel oil in, and I feel like there's an opportunity to decorate them into a character.
Like paint it so it looks like a cow?
Yes, or something of that nature. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to fuck around with them for insurance purposes.
How dare they?
Yeah.
I know.
That's the difference. You got a lot more freedom in America. You know, they would never stand for that shit. That shit would go to the Supreme Court and everyone would be painting cows on their tanks.
You can only paint the picture of the queen.
But not Charlie. I'm not doing it. Not my king.
Nope.
Speaking
do it.
Speaking of basketball.
Yeah. Speaking of royal courts.
Speaking of queens, we have a... I was going to talk about how Wesley Snipes was in the drag queen movie, and I can't remember the name of the drag queen movie.
Tuong
Fu.
Okay, let me redo it. Speaking of queens, Tuong Fu's...
You just said a Chinese restaurant.
Tuong Fu. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar.
Julie
Newmar.
You are fucking nailing this. Keep going.
Wesley Snipes starred in that film.
Nice.
And he also starred in the film we watched this week.
Never seen such a transition.
Yeah.
Which was chosen by Brent.
That's right. I chose the movie starring Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson and Rosie Perez called White Man Can't Jump. And I would love for Catherine to tell everybody that's listening what White Man Can't Jump is about.
You got it. Billy Hoyle is played by Woody Harrelson, and he is a white man who hustles street basketball games. And he is from the East Coast, and he everybody knows he's a hustler, so he has to move to the West Coast in Los Angeles. And he moves to Los Angeles with his beautiful girlfriend, Gloria, who is obsessed with obscure facts because she plans on going on Jeopardy and winning a bunch of money. So Billy Hoyle goes to Venice and picks up a game with Wesley Snipes, whose name is Sidney, and schools him because nobody believes that white men can jump, hence the name of the show. So Sidney and Billy team up and hustle throughout the city and win money and lose money. And Billy is an idiot and a gambling degenerate and always loses all of his money. And he eventually loses his beautiful girlfriend. And the end of the movie is Billy is broke, but Sidney hires him to work construction, and Gloria wins Jeopardy and wins a lot of money, and rightfully so leaves Billy behind. The end. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, great job, Kate. There, it is, as far as plot goes, it is one of the strangest movies where it's like we get introduced to some characters, and then they're like, and now we're going to play basketball for about an hour and a half, and then the end of the movie. It really, I guess the one part is they join up together and they win the big basketball tournament, 2-on-2 basketball tournament, and they win $5,000.
Oh, we need dunks. So Billy dunks at that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like... like, his character growth is not learning to become a good partner to his beautiful genius wife. It's just he dunks one time.
But we should move forward and talk about our favorite parts of the film.
I think that's a great idea. It starts off hot. It starts off real hot because this movie was made by 20th Century Fox, which has the very famous trumpet fanfare at the beginning when they play the logo. But in this one, it's a funk version of the 20th Century Fox music. And I was on board right away. I was like, ooh. Shoulders were moving. It's like, okay.
Yep.
I've just... Go ahead. Nope.
No, you go ahead.
I could not click in. I could not click in with this movie. I feel like I had seen it before, and out of all of the movies we've watched, almost 50 movies, I would say that this movie was the hardest one for me to watch for some reason. I just was so not invested at all in any of it.
I watched this movie when I was a child, and here's something I discovered about doing this show. Movies that I've watched as a child and remember fondly as an adult, sometimes it's better to keep them that way.
Yeah. So, yeah, sometimes it's better just to leave it in nostalgia land.
Yeah, because if you asked me a couple days ago before I rewatched this movie, hey, white man can't jump, I'm like, yeah, that was fucking awesome movie. I didn't like it after watching it again.
Okay, I'm glad we're all on the same page here because I felt like it was gonna be real work to try to like.
I thought you guys were gonna be mad at me for not being able to click in. There was something about, and I love basketball. It's one of my favorite sports. And
we love Wesley Snipes. We love Woody. We like basketball.
Yes.
That's what's frustrating. All the elements in it we love. We love Rosie Perez.
We stand.
And we have all the things that we love are in this movie. Al Trebek is in it. Jeopardy, basketball, compression shorts, Woody Harrelson, Wesley Snipes, Rosie Perez, side boob, regular
Real
boob.
boob.
Real boobs and boobs like in action when she's moving quick and they're flopping around. All the things that make a great movie are here, but we should have left it back when it came out because it just didn't. It missed. It's like it's frustrating because it's like you order a meal and it's everything that you like, and then you eat it, and it's like doesn't work well together, and it's missing something, and you can't figure it out what it's missing.
Yeah, what is it that it's missing? I was planning on asking you guys to help me figure that out because I can't figure out what I'm not engaging with.
There's nothing good that happens. There's like so every relationship in this movie is bullshit and gross and has no backbone to it. Sidney and Billy aren't friends. They just backstab each other and steal from each other as much as they can. Rosie Perez just leaves Billy. Billy's an idiot. Sidney Deane, he is running a house and a family by hustling basketball and the odd construction job. It's nothing makes sense. And what Nate said is there's no plot other than a 2-on-2 basketball tournament.
I think that's right about Billy, Woody Harrelson. He's an unlikable character, even though we're supposed to like him.
And there's a really weird thing about his performance where at the beginning of the movie he is charming. Like there's something kind of fun about the first basketball scene where he's like pretending to be a huckleberry and then sort of surprising everybody by being good at basketball, and he's got great banter. And then when they get to that 2-on-2 tournament and he's like so aggro, like all of a sudden his character becomes like the most aggressive jock of all time. And I'm like, who is this guy? This is not the guy we've been getting to know. And from that point on in the movie, he just goes downhill and downhill and downhill. It's like an opposite character arc. He goes from like I think charming and together to like completely out of control.
Can we say he's most unlikable character of all the movies that we watched?
I would say so. For me, especially when he lost his half of the $5,000 because he insisted he could dunk. That was frustrated.
Absurd. That to me, he's mentally ill. Like, what are you doing? Like the epitome of a gambling degenerate. Like, who are you? What are you doing with your life?
They don't even bother to be like, here's his backstory. His mean dad always told him that he wasn't brave enough to risk it all, or like give him some kind of like pathology to why he behaves like this. He's just a shithead. He's just a shithead. There's no reason for it. Like,
he was very frustrating to watch. And the relationship between Sidney and Billy, like I'm used to like buddy, like cop buddy movies, and they always end up like with friction, like Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, stuff like that. Like they always have friction, but they always have each other's backs, and you believe that they're there for one another. Danny Glover, Mel Gibson, that kind of thing. And then these two are just fucking both toxic males that I don't like, and they never support each other except for like the basic human needs. Like, yeah, I'll give you a job, I guess. Because the only reason you are giving him a job is you need him to help hustle in basketball.
And it's just a crazy decision, like to jump ahead to the end of the movie where like Gloria has forgiven him like 6 times. It's a fucking miracle that she has forgiven him. She's actually got her shit together. She's crushing Jeopardy. She's going to be, not only is she's going to become a celebrity just from it. She's like sexy Ken Jennings.
Right.
She's about to have a huge career, and he doesn't need the money. He doesn't need any of the shit. Why did he agree to do that with Wesley Snipes when they're not even fucking friends?
Addiction. Like that
He's
could
only
have
good
helped.
at one thing in life, and that's basketball. And I think he has to rely on that.
And I was
Like,
proud of
wait.
Gloria.
I was too. She should have left him way before that. Like, and she's an idiot. She's an idiot for giving him $2,000 for clothes.
And she
Like,
says, I trust you?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you trust him?
No
That was
reason.
her test. That was her test to see.
Yeah. Okay.
She's a simp. She's a simp cook.
Yeah.
To do that.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean,
we're
it's
calling
Woody's.
Rosie Perez a sim cock.
Yeah, she
No,
kind
her
of is
character, not her.
No, I gotta think about it. I gotta think about it for a second.
You didn't like
Gloria
it, but it's a little
Clemente.
true. It's a little true because, and this is probably Woody at his cutest. He's got his six pack and his blue eyes, his hairline's still intact.
Oh, those tight Adidas compression shorts? Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Everybody
get it.
had compression shorts on.
Yeah.
Everybody had compression shorts on.
The coolest outfits, though, I will say. Like this, everybody's outfits when they play basketball is not real. People did not wear that. But I love men in crop tops. So I was really enjoying that aspect of it.
But why? Okay, here's what bothered me. This is another thing that bothered me. Is the fashion. It was 290s, maybe?
Like, it was really,
Like-
they leaned into it being
They were
in the
like-
90s.
This is very 1994. What year was
Like
this?
Kadeem Hardison played basketball with
92.
the Michael Jordan jersey on and with that big floppy mushroom hat.
Mm-hmm.
And Wesley Snipes had two very stringy thin tank tops on too.
He has the most
For some
beautiful pectoral muscles.
He has a great chest. Wesley
Oh,
Snipes
my
has
Lord.
that's a good redeeming quality of this movie is Wesley Snipes has a great chest. Him and Rosie Perez are going chest to chest right now. Yeah.
I will say, the one positive, there's probably a couple positives, but the biggest positive of this movie was seeing Wesley Snipes again and remembering what a charming, awesome guy. Where the fuck has this guy been? What? He didn't pay his taxes, so now we don't get to watch him in movies anymore? What's going on? What the fuck?
Oh, is that what
Yeah,
happened?
no, that's how it works.
Oh.
I don't, why is he in jail? He's super fun to watch in movies.
Is he still in jail? No, he's out
I
now.
meant movie jail.
Oh, okay.
Movie jail.
Yeah, fuck that. Okay, we're uncanceling Wesley Snipes. We cancel motherfuckers all the time that they should, and those motherfuckers still get jobs. So listen, this starting now, February 2nd, 2024, the embargo, the canceling of Wesley Snipes has been lifted. He's allowed to be a movie star again, and we're allowed to enjoy him again. Get on into Hollywood.
So say us. Gavel noise.
Gavel noise.
20, he did not pay $23.5 million in taxes.
Yeah, okay. We have to walk the embargo back.
No,
a
no,
little
I
bit.
mean, I get
no,
it.
No, it's okay.
No,
It's
fuck,
okay.
no, fuck that.
That's
Go,
in
no.
the past. It's in his past. It's in his
I guess,
past.
as a healthcare worker, Brent, you do have a right to be upset. Come on, pay your taxes, guys. We got guys working hard, boiling blood here. We got to pay them.
Yeah, the blood don't boil itself.
Yeah.
But 23 mil, that's a lot. That's a lot of basketball he played.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's still, the embargo's been lifted. Just pay them a little more attention to the mail that comes in.
He was in Coming to America too, and The
Okay.
Expendables 3.
He's got to stop. He won't be lifted until he gets into original. No more 2s and 3s. He has to get his own thing.
Wouldn't it be nice in this movie if the two couples had to work together at the end to do something positive? That to me would have been the more a culmination of this movie that makes more sense, where you're you have these two idiot dudes who don't want to go to work and all they do is play basketball. They both have wives who got their shit together and are smart. The wives have a moment where they're we're going to go talk in the other room, and they kind of bond, and you see okay, we're the brains of the operation. It seems like the natural conclusion of this movie would be all four of them working together to do a scam of some kind where everybody wins. And so It's so strange. It's so strange how the movie just, Rosie leaves, you never see her again. They have a little bit of money from the basketball game they won that has 0 stakes. And then they're like, and now let's play some more basketball on the beach. The end of the movie. Like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Like I said, I don't remember. This movie should have stayed back. This is my bean game.
Yeah,
this is my Mr. Bean game.
This is your bean game.
Yeah. Everyone has a bad one. Look, they all can't be winners.
Yeah.
And this is a bad pick by
I
me.
would rather watch this than Bean still, though. Like, there's nothing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I would too, but it was a bit. I mean, come on, it's easy. But
Bean was a rough go.
It was a rough watch.
Bean.
But this one, I felt kind of sad afterwards. I felt like I was kind of at a funeral for this movie because I'll never watch it again now. And I was like, it was so high in my memory and nostalgia, and I kind of felt like I was putting this movie. I was visiting at the funeral home. This movie,
Yeah.
like, oh,
gray hair,
you're no good,
skinnier than you remember,
And they
sunken
redid
face.
it.
Yeah,
They redid it.
Why?
I would do such a bad job if I had to buy Melissa a dress.
Do you know her taste?
No. No.
You've only been married to her for 20 years.
No, I know, but I know I would do. But I bought her a winter coat one time, and it was the most old lady coat in the world.
Did she let you know, or was she a good sport?
Yeah, she let me know like a couple years later when she never. Because I never saw the coat on her, and she's like, and then she took me to the store that I bought it at, and said, "Look around." And I looked around. The staff was old as hell. All the clientele was old as hell. All the clothes had like pictures of like a lemon on it or a fucking, like roses or wildflowers. Like, this is an old ass ladies store. She's like, yeah, this is where you bought the jacket, the coat. I'm like, yeah, I see the error of my ways. And I just know I would buy a bad sizing wise and taste wise. I would highlight the wrong things on the box. It'd be bad.
Yeah, I would never try that. Like, to buy, I probably would never try to buy clothes or even jewelry. It's like, I'm not going to try and guess here. You just tell me what to do.
Yeah, I've done the jewelry thing.
You have to pay attention. Like, I think, yes. And you just buy something that looks like something they already have. And then every woman would be delighted.
I just, like, here's how I look at it. Like, I feel like people, when buying clothes for someone's so hard because people are insecure about things on their body and the way they look and colors and stuff, and they keep that a lot to themselves.
But you can tell by what people wear. You I wear lots of layers, so getting me a cardigan or a sweater is going to be good. Like, Nick knows what size pants I wear. Like, he's bought me clothes before. I love it. I love when men buy me clothes because I think it's kind of romantic. Because
it is romantic.
Yeah, I think you should try to do it.
Okay.
And don't get down on yourself. You've learned, you're older, Brent. You're wiser. You're more sophisticated. I bet you could crush it again if you tried.
Those days of me worrying about if I did a good job, those days are over. Mm-hmm. It's kind of it's funny now if I fuck it up.
Okay. You know I'm sure that like your wife loves that.
No, I don't try to fuck it up. But before, like, if I bought her something, I bought her dishes one time for her birthday. That didn't, and she was pregnant. It didn't go over well.
Yeah, tough.
But
stay in the kitchen.
We still have those fucking dishes.
Yeah, still eating.
In fact, she ate supper out of I made yesterday to one of those dishes. So yeah, in the short term, I wasn't a good night for me. But in the long run, I come out looking like a rose.
Yeah, long run, we eating, right?
Yeah, we're eating on these beautiful dishes that we're still using 15 years later. So obviously I won't make that mistake again because she told me at the time this was a bad gift.
Just imagine a pregnant wife like
opening up a set of dishes.
Like trying to picking up the box and it's so heavy and clattering around and shit.
She'd let me know, and I'll never make that mistake again. And it hurt my feelings at the time because I thought it was a good idea. But now, if I bought her a bad gift and she told me this is a bad gift, I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, think about it. Yeah, it is. Like the coat. When I looked around and I saw the staff at the store I bought the coat from, they were old as hell. Yeah. I was like, that's why you don't wear the coat.
Is Melissa good at giving you gifts?
Yes. She does what Kate says. She remembers things that I mention, talk about. Like, I've wanted a Miami Dolphins all black hat for years, and I got one this Christmas.
Oh, good.
And is Nick good at giving presents?
He's very good. Yes. And he always consults with Juliet. Like,
Smart.
Yeah, and he already has my gift for my birthday. And and he's talking about it. And I'm like, please stop talking about it because I like to be surprised, you know?
Yeah, you don't want any spoilers.
No, but he's very good at getting it. He gave me a gift where he gave like some company a picture of my face, and then they turned me into a queen, like in an old-timey photo.
Nice.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Nice.
I almost did that.
He got me a cashmere robe for our first Christmas together. That was an amazing gift. Yeah, good stuff.
Well, I have a question, and that question is, do we have a quiz for this movie?
We have an official White Man Can't Jump quiz. There's a problem with the quiz.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
There's 2 questions where I always underline the right answer as I'm making it, and the formatting didn't stick for some reason. But I think I know the answers.
So you're going in blind
to those 2.
Okay.
2 questions going in blind, but I'm 90% sure I know the right answer. So there might be some
controversy.
Yeah, but we adapt and overcome. This is for Princess Di, so
that's right.
We're not gonna. This is for the Princess Diana, and we're not gonna let that tarnish it. All right, let's do the quiz. Are we ready for question number 1?
We are ready.
Billy Hoyle, played by Willie Harrelson, is a basketball player. Basketball players need shoes. Billy Hoyle had shoes. What brand were they? Your answers are Adidas, Nike, Reebok, and Converse.
Who goes first?
This is going to be Nate first.
When I think 90s, I'm thinking Reebok. That's just, for me, it's the vibe. So I'm going Reebok.
I'm gonna say Reebok as well.
Well, there is a scene where he's trying to dunk and Sidney goes, "Oh, you got to pump these up," and he grabs his shoes. They are Reebok pumps, but that's not the right shoe. They're actually Nikes.
Gone forever.
Question number 2. During the hustle where the guy grabs the gun on that court, remember that? It was the very first hustle they did together. Yep. What street was the court on? Was the court on 12th Street, 22nd Street, 9th Street, or 42nd?
Ooh, it's all over the place.
Say the numbers again.
12th Street, 22nd Street, 9th Street, or 42nd Street?
I'm going to say 12th.
I'm going to say, what was it? It was 42nd on there?
Yep.
I'm going to say 42nd.
The court was on 22nd.
Gone forever.
Not 42nd. So that's 2-0, Brent. Brent's flying. Brent's
now,
flying.
Is that the one you're questioning?
No.
Okay, because you said it kind of in a...
No, there's...
Okay.
I will... Do you guys want to know the questioning ones when I come to them?
Yes. I think that's good podcast technique.
Okay. So this is not one of them. What is the team name for the University of St. John's?
Ooh.
Is it the St. John's Red Storm, the St. John's Red Knights, St. John's Red Wave, or St. John's Red Warriors?
I'm going to say the Red Knights.
That's tough. You did a good job because you got 2 water-based ones and 2 warrior-based ones. So
not the first quiz.
Yeah,
not
this
the
ain't
first
the first quiz you wrote. I'm gonna go Red Knights.
Same as Catherine. They are the St. John's University Red Storm.
Gone forever.
Storm. Brent is absolutely hustling us,
crushing
right now.
us.
Woo!
He's Billy.
This is one of them where I questioned, but I'm 90% correct. When they get off the bus to confront Sidney and his wife about them getting hustled, Rosie, Perez, and Woody Harrelson. They get off the bus in front of the Vista View, and there's a big, large not LED, but clock there that says what time it is. What time did they get off that bus? Was it 10:25 at night? 9:25 at night? 10:20 at night? 9:20 at night?
It was nighttime for sure. It was dark in LA in the summer. The days are long. Well, I guess we can't know if it's the summer because it's LA and it's always nice there. I'm going to say 10:20.
Okay.
What was the other 10 o'clock one?
10:25.
I'm going to say that.
The correct answer is 10:25, according to my memory. Yeah, so you're on the board.
Finally.
Next question. The last motel they stayed at before they broke up was named what? This is another one where I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but can't be positive. Was it the Palm Tree Breeze, the Ocean View, the Palm Tree View, or the Ocean Breeze?
I'm going to say Ocean Breeze.
That's the one that clicked with me. I'm going Ocean Breeze.
Well, it's good because that's the one that's correct. They stayed at the Ocean Breeze Motel. Rosie Perez played Gloria, and her dream in life was to be a contestant on Jeopardy! She finally made Jeopardy! And Alex introduced all the categories. What was the third category introduced? Was it medicine, sports, superstitions, or natural disasters?
The only one... natural disasters.
Medicine.
The third category was natural disasters.
Yes.
Medicine was the first.
Are we tied?
3-2-2 right now.
Come on, Nate.
So
Let's
you guys
go.
need to get this last one right. The Stucci brothers had a van. What state was on their license plate? Was their license plate registered for California, Louisiana, New York, or Illinois?
I'm going to say Illinois.
Because they were trying to be, the Italian mobster stereotype, I'm going to say they're from New York.
The New Yorkers. Well, if you remember the story of a young Billy Hoyle, he went to a college in Louisiana. And
I was gonna guess that.
That's where the famous incident where he screwed them out of the money happened. They
That's
drove
right.
from Louisiana to California to pretend to kill Billy Hoyle, which makes even more ridiculousness to no sense. So it is official.
Gone forever.
Brent wins the White Man Can't Jump quiz 4-2.
Congratulations.
That's a great quiz. Good job, buddy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Would you guys like to give out some gold medals?
Yes, I would.
Oh, of course. I want to give out silver and bronze, though, too.
Thank you.
So, who would like to give out their bronze? I can give out my bronze.
Sure.
Let's hear it.
And you guys might be surprised to find out that I'm giving my bronze medal to Alex Trebek. Rest in peace.
Canadian legend.
He had a mustache in this one.
I think it's probably hard to do your job, but acting that you're doing your job,
Sure.
that's probably harder than it looks. So
He did a better job than when they put newscasters in movies. Like newscasters always add a little extra English on it whenever you put real newscasters in the movie. He was just doing Jeopardy.
Just Jeopardy.
Who'd you give your bronze to, Brent?
My bronze is going to Kadeem Hardison, who plays one of the characters in the movie. I forget his name, but he has very funny lines with "fucking geek" and "mustard butter sandwich." They got some laughs out of me. I liked his hat and his little Michael Jordan outfit, and he didn't really. He reminded me of me. He's always talking shit and making fun, and I liked him. Bronze medal for Kadeem Hardison.
Nice.
I gave my bronze medal to returning guest Woody Harrelson. I love Woody. I think that he's not doing anything special in this movie. He's just being a guy, but he was fine. He was totally fine in this movie, and we are always happy to see him. So bronze medal.
Bronze medal for existing. Got a boy, Woody.
That's right. Silver medals. I'm giving my silver medal to Woody Harrelson. Because he taught us white men can jump. So you get a silver.
Yeah. I'm going to give not very well. I'm going to give my silver medal to Wesley Snipes.
Mm-hmm.
He pulled off this outfit. He pulled off compression shorts underneath jogging shorts, two skinny spaghetti strap tank tops, and a painter's hat.
Mm-hmm.
And he made it look cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, silver medal for Wesley Snipes. And he stuck it to the man, didn't pay $25 million in taxes.
Yeah.
That's right.
I give my silver medal to Wesley Snipes as well. I was so happy to see him, and it made me a little upset that we haven't seen more of him. Because come on, this guy is a charming, wonderful person to watch on the big screen. Let's go.
Well, those days are behind us because the embargo has been lifted.
Yeah, you're welcome, Wesley. Come on the pod.
Come on the pod, Wesley Snipes. Let me just bring Wesley up on Twitter here. No.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting you guys say that because my gold medal is going to Wesley Snipes. His skin is so beautiful. It's so smooth and creamy looking. I just want to touch it. And so he gets my gold medal.
My gold medal goes to Rosie Perez. She has to be. She kept this whole shit show together in the movie and for the movie. And she showed off she was an intelligent, independent woman, left that zero and probably looking for a hero.
Mm-hmm.
Gold medal.
She carried the whole movie, is the best part of the movie, and was the most fun. When she answered Babe Ruth in the first question of Jeopardy, I was really worried there for a second. Like, are we about to watch this woman get humiliated on TV? But she got the one bad answer out of the way and just cruised after that. So yeah, gold medal for Rosie Perez. Would you guys like to give this movie a rating?
Yes.
We're burying this movie today. It's going to go into the ground, 6 feet under.
The script for this movie. What did you guys think of the script for
Garbage
movie?
Garbage. What's your numerical value for the
I'll
garbage?
start us off. I'm gonna go the lowest rating I've ever given a script in this category. I'm going to give it a 6.5. I'm going to 6.5.
I'm going to give it a 6.
I'm also going to give it a 6.
The art direction in this movie, the sets, the props, the costumes. What did you guys think of the sets and the props and the costumes?
This was the only highlight of the film for me, and I'm going to give it an 8.
It was very 90s, and I hate 90s aesthetics, but it's not their fault because it was 1992. I'm going to give it nailed all that stuff. Playing basketball, compression shorts, 9. Yeah,
I think like you said, it's the strongest part of the movie. There's still there's really not much work going on here though. Not a lot of like interesting sets, not a lot of cool props. The costumes are the best part. Wesley Snipes' outfits are the best part. I will go 7.
Sure.
The music for this movie. Okay, actually, this one will be a little bit more interesting. Yeah, I the a cappella group, great.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they had guitar accompaniment, but that was great. The 20th Century Fox being in funk music, and then a couple of bangers sprinkled throughout. I'll give it a 9.
Me too. I'm giving it a 9.
There was a banger besides. There was a James Brown banger, and there was a banger by Oh, I got it. A to the K by Cypress Hill. That's a fucking banger.
For sure.
We got James Brown, we got Cypress Hill, and we got George Jones. He stopped loving her today. This thing has bangers up and down. It gets a 10.
10 from Brent.
American sports comedy.
Yeah, this is an American sports comedy film. As an American sports comedy film, what would you give this rating?
If my friend came up to me and says, I want to watch.
No, that's next one. That's next cat.
Okay.
Jumping ahead.
Sorry.
This is just as compared to all the other American sports comedies. You know, we watched one last week, an American sports comedy.
Yeah, you're putting this up against Caddyshack. This is getting a 6.
This is getting a 6.
Yeah, I gotta agree. The sports is not good, and the comedy is not a lot. So 6 sounds about right.
And if you lost, they had the same play over and over again. It was just a fucking Woody Harrelson run to the 3-point line, then jump back into the key, and Sidney would pass the ball to him. If you lose to them, you suck. 6.
6. So what about if a friend loved sports comedy movies? How much would you recommend this movie to someone like that?
I wouldn't.
No, me neither. If my friend came up to me, he's like, I would really want to watch a funny sports movie. And I'd be like, well, don't watch White Man Can't Jump because it sounds good in premise, but we buried that bitch. 6.
Yeah, I agree. 6.
It would be really hard to recommend this movie. I would say it's like there's some moments, you know, it's Rosie's good in it, but yeah, 6. It's not that fun. Not as fun as it should be.
Not as fun as I remember. Maybe that's life. Maybe this is. Maybe
we might be learning something about life right now.
That's life.
Can't go back in time. Maybe memories are just better off being memories.
Oh.
This movie gets a 35.4.
Well deserved. 35.4.
Well deserved. Put it on the tombstone.
We're in the bean zone, folks.
Where's the bean? Oh, Bean got 28.2. So let's see what else is low. There's not very many in the 30s.
No, we've had good luck with.
Life got 38.
Is in the 30s?
Like got 38.9.
That's crazy because I would watch Life a million times more than I would watch this one.
I've discovered that with most of those movies are my picks. I've discovered that I'm very nostalgic for things, but when I rewatch them, it's good.
That's
step
okay.
up. I know it's good. We gotta sniff out the pretenders and look, raise up the contenders.
Well, it makes me curious as to what will be the next rating on the next movie we watch, but we got to find out what the next movie is first.
Absolutely. And so I had multiple different ideas, and I didn't want to redo a sport we'd already done. So I wasn't going to do baseball, wasn't going to do basketball. I was going to do Rocky. Well, I was going to do, I ruined it. I was going to do Rudy, but Carl Weathers just died. So we're going to do my other choice, which is Rocky 4.
Oh,
Rocky,
my favorite Rocky, Kate.
Rocky
this is my
4.
favorite one.
Yes, it's my
favorite. Is that the one with the Russian?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Ivan Drago.
Yes, I must break you. Yes.
Talia Shire, Burt Young, Carl Weathers, Brigitte Nielsen, Dolph Lundgren, and of course, Sylvester Stallone.
Kate, how did you know this is my favorite Rocky?
Because it's everybody's favorite Rocky. Oh my God, there's nothing better than they kill Carl Weathers and then Rocky. Sorry, I've ruined it.
That's right. We're doing a double episode today, folks.
I mean, it has been out since 1985. So.
Well, I'm super excited to watch that. I'm going to spend all week fucking running up a mountain, dragging logs and shit, getting ready for this.
So good.
I think the robot might be in this one. I don't know.
Yeah, because he's wealthy. Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to that. We're going to watch Rocky 4 next week. And that means there's only one thing left to do, and that's say goodnight, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
Good night, Catherine.
He could have stopped the fight. He could have saved his best friend's life. But now, the one thing he can't do is walk away.
He's had one professional fight, and one man is dead.
To baby, he's gonna have to kill me.
4. Rated PG. Now playing. Check newspapers for a theater near you.
You know what? And I'm going to put her on the brand ambassador list with Linda Ronstadt and Ice Spice.
Linda Ronstadt, Ice Spice, Princess Di.
I've been
and
thinking.
Post Malone.
And Posty.
Oh, yeah, Posty.
I've been thinking, let's take Ice Spice off there.
Oh, okay.
We haven't seen a lot of her lately.
Yeah, I don't think I enjoy her
She's tired.
anymore. She's tired, and Princess Diana is wired.